Hi, I am so sorry that this has taken so long. More alarms and excursions than you need to know about. But this is the poem that I was talking to you about. Said it's not printed anywhere because it's not really that sort of poem. It's one that I perform but haven't on video because it's more of a live performance sort of a thing. But since you requested it, I will go ahead and do it. Um, Again, thank you for your patience. This piece is, gosh, this is one of the oldest pieces in my collection. It's probably by now 30 years old. Um, actually, almost 40, really. And it's called Memoir. Girl, let me tell you something. In those days, your grandmama was it. Used to be working all day in the sewing shop and then at night ran the streets dancing, dancing. Child, that's all that was ever on my mind. Child, I would have my hair curled and pushed up and back, skirt tight and slit like we used to, just shaking the thing, getting loud and finger popping. Oh, yes. Folks just used to be looking at me show out. I used to turn around and ask Mouse Daddy, what's the matter? Ain't y'all never seen a body party before? Just daring somebody to call me out my name. See, I was Chino's lady then. Chino Williams. Fine. With a walk just so sweet. Little pencil mustache and wavy curl in his head like the fellas used to do. Honey, don't you know when Chino smiled that pretty smile he had, colored girls for blocks like to fall down and die. As I say, folk did not dare to mess with me when I was out alone. Every now and again some fool take it into his head trying to jive his way between my legs. I just look him up and down and say, well, talk is cheap. And you about the most inexpensive Negro I have ever seen in my life. Once or twice they got belligerent, but somebody would tap their shoulder and whisper, man, that's some of Chino Williams, folks. You don't want to go messing with that. Every once in a while, not taking a hint, a boy would keep on. I just smile and say later, let him act fool, because it always got back to Chino. And a day or two later, you'd hear tell about some serious beating going on. Yeah, man. Some fool called himself being bold with Chino's girl. Me and him, we used to go out every Saturday night off to the Tower Top Ballroom off on Getty and 63rd. Him just as fine in his sky blue zoot suit, black velvet brim, just so. And me with a gardenia in my hair, not a real one, just some cloth made up thing. But it made me feel so different, like I was somebody's Billie Holiday or somebody like that. We would dance, do contests sometimes. It was pretty good, even for back then. And then Chino would walk me home, whispering all that sweet stuff we did when we was by ourselves. One night, some white boy with a big mouth and not much sense put his hands on Dolores. That was Chino's sister. Word came round. Chino didn't usually concern himself with white folks, but this was his blood. This was his sister. So he went and he told the white boy, he just told him to better keep the hell away from Dolores. Because what no need for her to put up with that. He never laid a hand on that boy. He just told him. He just, he told him. He just told him. The next Saturday night, Chino was on his way to get me, and a car pulled him over. Bunch of white folks in it. When I got down to the hospital, there was stains, blood, all over that pretty blue sky suit. The doctor was saying something about multiple stab wounds. I wasn't hardly paying mind, just standing. I remember it hit me here. The man was dying, still hanging on to that brim. Can't nothing make a black man let go his brim. He smiled at me. He said, baby, don't you forget, you Chino Williams lady. And then I was just there, still watching him hang on to that. Dolores, she moved away somewhere. I came up north to work for a while. That's how I met your granddaddy, honey. He always was so nice to me from the first time I met him in church. He always did provide. Well, no, honey, I didn't. I didn't love him. We didn't marry much for love in those days the way folk do now, but I've been happy. I've been happy. Well, yeah, yeah. I did. I did used to think about Chino sometime. It it still hurt a little bit sometime. Kind of miss those days, you know? Because I tell you, girl, your grandma, oh, she was something on those Saturday nights. Me with that white gardenia in my hair, like like I was somebody's Billie Holiday or somebody like that. Again, that piece is called Memoir. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much in your patience for waiting for it for such a long time. And the books are on their way. Bye.